What's good, everybody? This is the one and only T-Quest, and you are tuned into the T-Quest show with DJ ILL NINO.
The T-Quest show with DJ ILL NINO. Relatable, informative, yet entertaining. If you think you can handle being a guest on the show, contact us today. We've interviewed independent artists to mainstream, regular folk to celebrities. You never know who's going to be our special guest, and one day it may just be you. Follow us on all social media platforms at TQuestGLM and DJ ILL NINO. ILL NINO. ILL NINO. Hey you.
Me?
Yes, you.
What up?
Are you ready to take your brand to the next level?
Hell yeah!
GLM Designs can help you with just that.
Word?
From laptop skins,
You lying?
promotional flyers,
Yo, son!
promo videos,
I need that!
OBS Twitch overlays and backgrounds,
Hey, yo, let me get that!
professional one-sheets, and so much more.
Oh my god.
Please visit our
I'm on
website,
it right now!
GottaLoveMeWorld.com today to check out our designs.
Got it!
Follow us on social media at Gotta Love Me World.
Follow it!
GLM Designs are here to take care of all your graphic needs.
That's right. We are here to take care of all your graphic needs. Wait a minute. Let me make sure mine ain't ashy.
Dust ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Nah, man.
Yes. But we are here for that.
We here?
We are here for that.
So what we doing today?
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
You excited?
I'm excited.
Okay.
And I'm not going to tell you
Pointer
why I'm
sisters in
excited.
the building.
Huh?
Pointer sisters. I'm so excited.
Facts. I am. I'm
Okay.
not going to tell you why I'm excited until today's guest is on.
Don't say it then.
You know what I'm saying?
Tease ass.
You're going to see. You're going to see why I'm excited, okay?
Okay, I'm going to say.
Because this one's a little different.
It's a little
A
different.
little different.
Okay.
You're going to see why, okay?
Okay.
So without further ado, we're going to bring on today's guest.
Okay.
Let the people know who you are and let them know where you're checking in from.
Who you are?
What's up? What's up? My name is
What up,
D-Love.
man?
I'm a young Alaska rapper, man.
Damn.
See, I told you.
Hey, that's what they all say.
Alaska.
For real. Yeah.
Damn.
Exactly.
Okay.
Man,
that,
you got
yeah,
any
that was
questions?
different.
You got any questions
Yeah,
about Alaska?
Yeah. Tell me what it is a day like in Alaska. Tell me about a day in Alaska. You know what I'm saying?
It's very typical. I mean, like, unless you live in a village, because I don't live in no village. My mom grew up in a village, but it's real typical. It's just like a small city. I always say it's a smaller version of Seattle, but rainier, because I live in the rainforest. It's rainier, Seattle, smaller. It's like the same stuff going on. Not too
Yeah,
much
I
different.
know. What is what kind of I know they what I have in my head. Alaska's cold as all hell. You know what I'm saying? I know. So what's the weather like up in Alaska?
It's
Is it like that?
yeah. The weather is way cold up north. I was just talking to someone earlier. Like it gets like -40 up in Fairbanks and stuff. But where I
Damn, you
live,
said negative who?
yeah, negative where? Not here. But yeah,
Damn.
that's up north. Where I live, I only live like a 2-hour plane ride from Seattle. That's why I say it's like real temperature like Seattle,
Okay,
but it gets like
all
down to
right.
like -5 here where I'm at. But like that's about it. Be like one
So
day a
you
year.
would be like more in the southern part of Alaska. I guess that's what I
Southeast
mean.
Alaska, baby. Yes, yes,
There it
sir.
is. There it is. Okay. So I'm trying to get the best way to ask this question. What is how many people you see like you in Alaska?
Honestly, bro, when I was growing up in Juneau, because in Anchorage, there's like 200,000 people in Anchorage or something. Where I'm at, it's like 40,000 people, so it's a little
Okay.
smaller. But like when I was growing up, there wasn't too many black people. But now, like I want to say like last 3 years, there's been, bro. One way to put it, 5 years ago, I couldn't get a do-rag at my store, Fred Meyer's. Now I can.
Okay. All right. So you liking it up there?
Oh yeah, I love it. It's my hometown. It's definitely small, boring. Like we don't got no Foot Locker. It's real small. I like it, but I'm gonna move out for sure. I want to get to Texas where it's property free tax or property free housing.
Okay. Okay. All right. I like that. I like that. I've never been to Alaska. Um, I don't know if I will ever go to Alaska. Um,
It's real beautiful. You would love it out here. We have glaciers, we have eagles, we have wild bears. There's moose up north. There's It's
Why
real
do people
beautiful.
say that? Like people get excited here. Yeah, we have wild
Yeah, you
bears
want to see the bears? You know what I'm saying? Have you seen any of that stuff out there? You know what I mean?
in your
Yeah,
backyard.
wherever
Yeah, all the
in
time, all the
Alaska.
time. There's always bears in the trash can. But where I live is mainly black bears. The grizzlies, brown bears are aggressors. That's why, like, I don't know. I ain't scared of bears. No one's scared of them here because they're scared of us.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. All right. I get that. I get that. I get that. All right. That is interesting. That is interesting. But now with the internet, you don't really need the Foot Locker that to be at the local mall. You can just order them online and you can get all that stuff
Then
now.
you got
You
to
know what
pay
I'm saying?
shipping all the way to Alaska.
Oh wow! I forgot about that.
Yeah,
I
there's
forgot
that
I
about
too.
mean,
that.
if they get it from Cali, it shouldn't be them.
No, but yeah, that's yeah, but that's crazy though. That's crazy though. All right. Yeah, I don't know if I know I've talked to some people from Alaska, but damn sure never an artist from Alaska. What's the like the scene like music scene up there where you from?
Music scene's grown for sure. Where I'm at, there ain't too many rappers. Like I said, there's like 200,000 up in Anchorage. So I always say there's more rappers up in Anchorage and like.
Okay,
But yeah, our scene's grown in Alaska in general. There's shows up in Anchorage, shows here. I've been to a few shows down south. I know other rappers travel down south. One guy has a song with BFB the Pac Man. Someone got a song with RMC Mike. So it's
okay,
growing.
okay, okay. All right. I mean, this gonna be interesting. Talk to him, Quest.
I
Alaska.
told you. I knew as soon as you realized where he's from,
Yeah,
you was gonna have 1,000
well,
questions
just
off the
that. You know what I
dome.
mean? Why not? You know
You
what I
know.
mean? Yeah, this is different. Talk to him, Quest.
Okay. So here we go. You always hear throughout the years, people always saying, "I want to put my city on the map. I want to put my state on the map," especially when it's from an area that is unknown to the majority of the music industry. Do you feel that same way about where you're from in Alaska?
100%. Like what? Yeah, I want to put Alaska on the map. Like I want to put Alaska on the map first. So I want to do this thing called LB Records. I've been had that LOEs like me and my guys. I'm gonna expand that to a whole record label. And I'm gonna pull rappers from Anchorage, Juneau, all over the place. We're gonna be. I want to be like the first Alaska label. I remember when Young Dolph started Paper Out Entertainment. He said he was just messing with Memphis rappers. I want to do something like that, and then expand down. I have homies in California to rap, and even people I don't even know like come mess with us and stuff. But yeah, I want to put Alaska on the map with LOE Records.
Okay, okay. Now, there's certain cities and states that have a specific sound. Does Alaska have its own specific sound? And if so, can you describe it? No?
I don't think I feel like it is kind of more drill sounding, but then there's like a couple rappers that sound like my words PNB Rock. There's one kid up in Anchorage. He sounds like the Kid Leroy. Shout out Loyal. He's a good artist, bro. And like I wouldn't say Alaska has its own sound quite yet at all. Some people sound like Chicago. There's people that because so many people move to Alaska. There's a lot of people that sound like California rappers, but because they moved here from Cali. But then people that grew up here, I don't even know what to call them. They just have their own sound. I know a couple people that sound like they're from Detroit and stuff. Have that real like choppy sound.
Yeah. I think that stems from everyone being, on social media. You're hearing things and certain things you like, so you gravitate to it, or it may, you be
For
inspired
sure.
by it. Just like most people in the industry, so I'm not
I
shocked
was about to
about that.
say, yeah, heavily influenced.
So, outside of the state, how do you describe your specific sound?
I always looked up to Polo G and Lil Durk for the way they can go from that straight aggressive stuff and they can switch it up to like with the versatility for female rap or like singing about like their dead homies and stuff. That's what I look up to. Versatility. And I always say Tupac's the way Tupac spoke on world problems like world wars and stuff that like people should be focusing on, but they're focused on like the Super Bowl. Like why are we watching the Super Bowl? No offense, but like there's real problems happening.
Facts. Let me ask you a question. If I was listening to my Spotify or whatever, who would be the artist that would pop up? You know what I mean? Sounds like because once you start listening to certain music on YouTube, they start basically placing other songs that you may like. All right. So if I was listening to you on one of them platforms, who would be some of them other artists that would pop up?
I really don't know because I don't compare myself to other artists like that too much. But to be like how I said, the reason I look up to Pac and those Dirk and Polo G's because of that. Two other artists I used to look up to a lot in high school was just D Watkins and Lil Loaded. Like I get, yeah, D Watkins has that more chill kind of like vibe rap to him, and Lil Loaded aggressive. But like, I don't know. I don't know. It's a good question. Who would come up in my next suggestion on YouTube?
That is, see. See, now you got to look into that because somebody else may ask that. They may hear, bite my question. Now you got to be ready for the next joint. You know what I'm saying? You know, man. But that's so
Because,
good.
well, technically, there are certain distributing services that will ask you to name two to three
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah.
they
So
know
they
where
can,
to
yeah,
place you
yeah. Yep,
before,
yep,
the algorithm figure out your sound.
yep. That is factual.
So let's see if we can get an answer. If you had to, for the purposes of filling out the form,
Form fellas.
who would you
I
put up
could
there?
I couldn't think of names off the top of my head, but I would go North Coast to West Coast artists around that area so I could pull when people find me. They'll be like, oh, this guy's from Alaska and I live in Oregon or I live in Washington. That's gonna like pull their interest back into me versus like someone on like the complete other side of the country. They're just gonna be like, they're gonna be mind folks. I'm from Alaska, but they're not gonna have that relationship with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm listening to see if I can hear any accent. I don't really hear any accent from it because I'm like I don't speak to folks from Alaska, so I'm trying to hear. You know what I mean? As Alaska has a certain dialect or whatnot, but yeah, I don't really hear one.
It really, yeah, it really doesn't. There's a lot of people, like a lot of my family is native. You ever hear like native people talking movies, like they really do have a native accent. But then there's like people like a lot of people think I'm from Anchorage or down south, and like Alaska doesn't have its own. Not, I don't think so at all.
Which is cool, because I'm originally from Connecticut, but it's not like Connecticut has a sound. But when, depending on how spicy a conversation is, that's when that up top East Coast come out. But up, you know what I'm saying? So
Heavy.
it depends. It depends, But it's cool. It's cool. But the only reason I'm saying that is because you have to realize there's so many people who don't know who you are, and sometimes that would draw them into you. Like if I'm a fan of so and so, like, well, let me go check them out since they're right there. And that's the whole reason why the DRPs ask those questions, to get people familiarized. Especially nowadays when so many artists come out here, it's like a dime a dozen. So this was like we gotta place you somewhere, even though you're unique, you're your own person. But business wise, things have to happen. So before we get into like the music and everything, I read your bio and everything, but I want you to talk to the people to why
She likes
you.
reading.
I really do like reading. Let's talk about your humble beginnings and what inspired you to actually become a recording artist.
All right, so I feel like I've always been interested in music. My dad was in a band when I was younger. He was like traveling around Southeast Alaska doing shows and stuff. My brother put me on like Tupac, like Shoreline Mafia. I downloaded YRN Migos' first mixtape when I was in like first, second grade off of MP3 on my brother's computer on my little busted up phone when I was a little kid. Rap's always been in my life, so but then my cousin passed away when I was like 15, freshman year. He's a couple years older than me. And I don't know. I've always been the type of person, even through other deaths before that in my life, I'm the type of person to get through it on my own. And like, I'll go on a walk at 3 a.m. and just go on a walk and think and like come back to my house and like, I had a peaceful and like peaceful meditation. So like I always worked myself through things and I was real hard to work myself through. And I started writing down lyrics about it. And I was like, whoa, this pain gets turned into something cool. Like Polo G said, turn pain into passion. And then
Hmm.
I started recording music. Some of my friends in school were like, yo, that's kind of good. You should keep going. I made my first song 2 ways. So I just kept going. And then literally like 6 months after that, 7 months after that, I got my first show booked in Juneau and then shot a music video and then got show booked up in Anchorage. And I was just like 17 performing in the club. And I was like, I think I know what I want to do in my life. I found my passion.
I love that. And RIP to your cousin. I definitely read that in your bio.
Thank you.
What you're doing now as a recording artist is something that a lot of the younger generation, especially mainstream, is not doing. It's like really talking about some serious issues. Yes, a lot of them go through things and can relate to things, but they don't really put it in their music. They're more of being out here a little more wild, a little more crazy. So,
That's
why do you feel this is so important to go down this lane when it comes to your artistry?
something I was going to say. It's something I guess I can understand why people do that, but I don't get it. I look at music since I started recording music too. I look at it way deeper as to like music started with like at least like hip hop or like jazz music too started with like black people in slavery going through struggles, and that's how they got through their struggle. And then even like I would listen to like I grew up on like a lot of X and Tupac or X Tupac, Easy E, Ice Cube. They always just talking about stuff they went through. Juice World talking about stuff they went through. I always like I would be sad from a long day about anything that happened in my life. Like I was like 16, think about my cousin that passed, and I'd throw on some music, put it in my head, and I'd be like, made me feel like I wasn't alone in this big world. You feel me? So that's what I want to do for other people. And that's why I feel so
There,
comfortable mentioning stuff I've been through.
there it is. See, I like that stuff. I like that. So let's talk about this music that you do have. How big is the catalog now?
Catalog that's released isn't as big as I'd want it to be, but it's definitely
Okay.
growing because I've been working with this like record label and stuff. My team, we're slowly putting it up. We're building the foundation for everything to come. So it's not as big as I want to, but yeah, we're releasing a song tonight actually.
Okay, okay. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. We were just on one of our virtual networking events, and I'm just saying, there's so much music coming out every 3 seconds. Like sometimes it's okay to let it breathe. It's okay to wait a second, put a song out, let it breathe, build your fan base. Say let people fall in love with it before you drop the next one. So it's okay for your catalog to not be as big, especially with your revamp. But I'm looking forward to it.
For real, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, I'm looking at the video. Comes out tomorrow. I can't play it because you know what I'm
It would have
saying.
been dope if we had debuted
Facts,
it. If
man.
this
Yeah,
was
I'm looking
tomorrow,
at.
then we could have debuted it.
Yeah, man.
That's right. It's not even out yet. We can't play it.
Yeah, I can't play
Heck,
it,
damn
man.
it.
No, man.
I,
I'm looking at it
I
with a
space
stack
checked.
of money in his hand, but I can't play it. You know what I mean?
It's okay though. It is
Hey,
okay.
it will be out 12 p.m. Eastern. I'm looking at my clock here in Alaska time. That's 8 p.m. in Alaska time. Less than 5 hours, it'll be out. Go
There it
check in.
is.
Everyone that listening, go check in. 5 hours. D
Let's
dot loading
get it.
YouTube.
Let's get it. So I have to ask, where did deloading come from?
I love that question because so I used to chief a lot back when I was younger. I used to go to basketball practice after chiefing. And all my basketball teammates would be they like look at me. They'd be like, "Hey, look at D." 'Cause my name's DeAndre. He'd be like, "Look at D. He's loading. He's deloading. He's loading." And so I just thought it was like a clean like nickname. So I made that my Instagram handle probably in like end of middle school or something. And then by like I said, like 15, 16, I started rapping, taking rapping seriously. So I was like, what's my rapper name gonna be? I looked at my phone. It's been deloading for years. I'm deloading.
There you go. There you go. I like that. Now, explain the title of this song.
I knew you was
Cause,
gonna
cause,
say
yeah, cause
that.
I didn't know how he made up what these letters stand for. I ain't really listened to it yet. But but talk to me about this title.
Yeah. So it's called D and the A because that was my first time in Atlanta. I went down and made the song with like my homie. Now he's a good producer, big producer. He's my homie now though, over everything. My homie. But so yeah, we made that song in Atlanta. It's called D and the A because deloading in Atlanta. And literally when I was flying to Atlanta, I was sitting there thinking like, so I had a whole. I was gonna make like some slower stuff. Like I said, versatility. I was gonna make a slower song down there, but I switched it up on the way there. Made this song. And I was like, what's the name gonna be? Well, I was thinking, like T Grizzy Lil Yachty from the D to the A. And I was like, hey, D load and A, bro, D and the A.
You know,
That is, yeah, it's a little different than where my.
look, when the
It's a little
interview is
different.
over,
It's
right?
a
I
little
want you to
different.
stay on for a second. Then we're gonna tell you what we was thinking, okay?
I think I know what y'all getting.
It's a little different. I'm like, wait a minute. I don't know.
Look,
I don't know what kind of song
we
this is,
listen
but
and we don't
we
judge.
listen, we don't judge. That's all it is, man.
You
We
know what I'm
listen, we
saying?
don't
There's
judge.
music for everyone out here. So it is what it is.
There it
Express
is.
yourself. It is what it is.
There it is.
But
Take that.
thank you for that
Yeah,
information.
yeah, that works. That's
Yeah, that's how
good.
I came up with it.
Okay. I mean that makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot
Absolutely.
of sense. Man.
Absolutely.
Makes a lot of sense.
So you think it's that time?
I mean, why not? You know
I'm
what I'm
ready
saying?
for it.
You ready
So
for it?
I'm,
You ready for you ready for DNA?
yes,
That's
because
what it
on
is.
purpose I don't listen to the music ahead of time. I want a natural reaction the moment it plays. I play it like for a few seconds to make sure it plays,
Facts. Yeah, you got to play it for a few seconds. Yes, that is very true.
but after that, I just want a real time reaction
Real
when I
time
hear
reaction.
it. You know what I'm saying?
All right, I
I
got you.
bet
I
All
got
that.
you on
right,
that.
so what we're gonna do? Deloading. Remind the people who you are, where you checking in from, and introduce the track.
And my name D Loading, 20-year-old rapper from Juneau, Alaska, the capital, man. This is D and the A, D Loading, the ATL for the first time. Let's get it. So proud. Like, take me to sleep.
Okay, 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 okay. Let's get it. And we are back here on the T-Quest show with DJ El Nino, and that was Deloading with D in the A. Okay, okay. I noticed with your lyrical ability, you're more of a storyteller too, right? Okay, okay. I definitely peeped that because I'm like I can actually hear and visualize the whole song without actually watching the video. A lot of people can't do that, so I definitely respect that. I respect that. I like that. I like that for sure.
Thank you.
Shout out Jersey in the building. Jesus Jersey in the building. Shout out to Ron on the check in. Okay. Now I need to see this video.
Yes,
Now,
it's coming real soon.
okay. So I don't want to assume, but I'm going to ask: was it filmed in Atlanta?
So I got like I didn't shoot it down in Atlanta. I just recorded the song there. I was there for one weekend. I didn't couldn't turn and burn like that. But I hung out like I just went did some stuff. I filmed some stuff on my phone. So I got clips from Atlanta in the video, but it was mostly shot in Juneau. You'll see that. Like, you'll see the glacier in the background, and you'll see trees all over the place and stuff. You'll be like, oh, that's not Atlanta. But like on the clips that are Atlanta, I have the location on this. You'll know.
Okay. Okay. Now we was just in Atlanta not too long ago in the summertime for our annual music conference. When did you record this song?
Want to say either end of July or middle of August. I think end of July.
You just missed us. No,
Yes,
we
I
could have been in
did.
the video. No, but
For real.
that's
We'd had to go to Alaska. You know what I'm saying?
well. He had some clips. He
Oh,
had
yeah,
some
clips.
clips.
I
You
get
know what I'm
it.
saying?
That is.
So
That is.
That would have been dope. But okay, okay. So In the A is just a single, or are you actually working on like a project or something?
Just a single, a single.
Okay. Okay. Now, speaking of the single, speaking of the video, first thing that comes to my mind, of course, is performances, right? So I want you to talk to the people about some of your accolades and people you've had the opportunity to bless the stage with.
First of all, I got Baby Gas. I've done that more than once. He's a staple in California. Killer Priest came to my town. I met him and I didn't meet him there, but we did the same show. So I've seen him there at that show too in Montana. Let me look at my wall because all my shows are on my wall. Yeah, Baby Gas. There's a few I haven't put up this year. I've been to Yakima, been to Anchorage, been to Montana, a few different places, and a lot more places to go. Just turned 20 years old.
Let's go.
I like that. I like that. Let me ask you a question. So how many songs you have out? You have about 10, less than that, more than that?
I want to say like around 20 or so, maybe a little more.
Okay. Okay. What was the song that you put out that you was like, yeah, let me just put this out, and people was like, yo, this is my joint that you made. The one that you maybe personally wasn't feeling, but other people in their head they like, yo, this is the one I'm liking.
I'm gonna go with Eat Remix. That's the first music video I ever shot, and that was like one of the first songs we ever made too. And that's like why people liked it so much. We were all like young, we were like 16, 17. We made that song. They're like, "Whoa, this sounds professional." The music video nice, and people to this day still talk about it. But another one I would say Juno Ambition, just because that one's like she mentioned storytelling. That's a straight story. Like literally talks about from when I was 15 to like now, and it's just a story, and it's about everything that I've been through that's happened. It verbalizes it, and people like that one. I hear comments about that in my hometown too.
I like that. What is the favorite song that you put out? Don't have to be the best song you put out because that doesn't always have to be your favorite. What's your favorite song that you put out so far?
My favorite I've put out maybe Two Ways and then Free My N Word. That one's good. The music video, but I'm gonna say maybe Two Ways. That's my first ever song recorded in a real studio. I was 16, and that one's like, yeah, I was talking about my cousin that passed and stuff, and yeah, that's my favorite one.
All right, that makes sense. That makes sense. Because that means something to you. You know what I mean? I understand that. I understand that. All right, cool.
Yeah,
Because I'm always curious. Because some people's favorite song could be the one that sold the most. That doesn't necessarily be that. It could be a song that means the most. That's two different things. All right, I like that. I like that. I like that. I listen to the song. I'm like, all right, got a flow, got the storytelling game on there. So I like hearing that. I like people that are actually saying something with rhymes, not just saying rhymes. You know what I mean? So I like that. Nice job with that. Good job with that. Got the clean, ready to go. Now I can throw that on the
I
station.
peep that. I
You know
peep
what I'm
that.
saying? So I like
yeah.
that.
Shout out my
Yeah.
team. Shout out my team.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, shout out your team because there's a
Especially when they
lot of
do
teams.
something right.
There's a lot of teams that be like, "Yo, we ain't got the clean. I send it to you in a week. Never send it to me, and guess what? Never gets on the radio station. But you got the clean now. Now I can send that out to some folks, so they can get that on their station as well. So great
For
job with
sure.
that.
Thank you for that. Thank you.
Yeah, great job with that.
Absolutely.
Great job with that.
So, the person in the song that we freeing, are they free now?
Nah, but he actually gonna get free December 13th, but he is gonna be like three times max presumption. So if he even gets in a bar fight, he's facing 15 to 25. But he do gets out December
Whoa.
13th, my boy.
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, yeah, got another 3 weeks, but my man is out. But just keep him away from that nonsense. You know what I'm saying?
I
Keep
was
him away
talking to him
from that.
earlier. I was telling him the same thing. When he told me he was three times max, I was expecting that either.
Yeah.
Oh, like,
That's
Yeah, yeah. Keep
crazy.
him away from that stuff. You know what I mean? Keep him away from that.
you know,
Well,
we shooting to get a contract soon with this team I got and everything. We shooting in the next 6 months or so, get a contract. I'm gonna get him way out of our hometown.
Facts. Yeah, yeah. That. Yeah. Sometimes that's the move. Sometimes you just
Hmm.
just get way away from whatever this is.
mm-hmm.
Hmm.
To start over. Yeah. Cause sometimes staying close ain't the best thing for everything. You know what I mean?
No,
Been there, done
Yeah,
that.
for
Been
real.
there, done that. Been there, done that.
absolutely.
What up,
Yeah, nah, we
Quest?
do not
I just
plan on
want to.
staying here.
Facts.
Hey, nothing wrong with a new.
New beginning.
Thank you,
Like I
because I
said,
got
Texas property
lost for a
tax
second.
free.
There it is. There it
There
is.
it is.
There it
There
is. There it is.
it is. So normally, well, I don't know if they still do that now, but a few years ago, I'm not gonna say back in the day, but a few years ago, the way the plan
Back
was
in my, let me
back in
stop.
my day, right? The fall and the winter time is when artists really stay in the studio to like hibernate in the studio, busting out music, preparing a rollout plan and everything. So when spring and summer hit, that's when they really gonna be hitting the pavement. What do you have coming up or scheduled in the next 3 to 6 months?
So right now we're putting out this music video tonight, and then we're gonna put two more out before the next about 6 months, and that's our plan. That's what we got planned so far. Three music videos in the next about 4 or 5 months, 5 6 months.
Hmm. So then what? We dropped the video.
And then what?
Oh, then we
Like,
go.
who
Then we
we
go.
doing? Who we trying to do?
Like, okay, so yeah, after that we take all of our accolades, we take all of everything we've done. We go up to these the record label people, the majors, and we try to get a contract. Everything I've been pushing for since I was 16. Try to buy my mom a house. Try to get my best friend out of Juno. Try to, you know what I'm saying? Just ball out. You know. That's
Absolutely.
the plan. That's the plan. My bad for not finishing
No,
that.
okay, you got 1,000 videos. We upload them, and then we just gonna chill. Like, you know what I'm
And
saying?
then what? You know what I'm saying?
I just want to see what we doing. So, okay,
Okay,
so
but
we
yeah,
hear
no,
you
even
that you.
to further that question, after that too, I'm sorry to interrupt, but to further that question, I
Hmm.
want to open up, I want to get into entrepreneurship. I want to open up like a Alaska food restaurant somewhere on the north coast of California or Washington. I want to get into real estate. I want to open up the LOE records I was talking about. We have a lot of plans, entrepreneurship for days. Just
See,
this contract is the a contract is the way you get the money for the entrepreneurship. I saw this one thing. The guy that created Raisins Canes, he went up to Anchorage, Alaska for one summer, and he was like 19, and he got like 30,000 from commercial fishing, and he opened up Raisin Canes, and now he's a millionaire. All we need is that
wow,
one little grip, you know.
absolutely, absolutely. Because did I read it right that you did you go to college, right?
No, man, I'm 20 years old. I graduated in 2024 last year. Graduated high
Okay,
school.
okay.
I
Maybe
mean,
those.
yeah, he's 20 years old. He ain't graduating no damn.
Well, he's still like he said. The dude was doing stuff for a summer. Like you never know what can happen in life nowadays.
Facts. That is very
Like
true. That is very
anything is
true.
possible. He
That
could
is
have been
very
Doogie
true.
Howser, graduated at like 12.
All right, there you
So
go.
like,
There you go. That is very
you
true. That
never
is
really
very true.
know. But that's beautiful. That you have so many dreams and you realize that because nowadays a lot of especially a lot of artists is afraid to have like those contracts because they don't want to be like stuck in this. They want to do that. They want to do everything on their own. But I'm like, no. If you think about it, it could be a great investment to do
Mhm.
other things. You just have to make sure you have your plan and execute the way you want. Because at the end
Yeah,
of the day, you're the talent.
facts.
You
Take
know.
Most
advantage of the
definitely.
situation that you're in. You know what I mean? Take advantage of that. You know what I mean? Some people get taken advantage of. Sometimes you got to learn how to take advantage of the situations you are in for your best purposes. You know what I mean? Some people don't do that. They're like, oh, let me just sit back and chill. No, you got to still work. You know what I mean? Even if you get the contract, you still got to work as well. You know what I mean? So
Absolutely.
Yeah,
keep
for
that
real.
mindset.
A lot
Keep
more
that
to go after you
mindset.
get the contract. Albums to
Facts.
release and albums to release, restaurants to open, tours to go on, so much stuff. Plan on
There it
staying
is.
busy.
I like that. I like
Well,
that.
Alaska, talking about a restaurant, I take it as going to be like seafood.
Yeah, a lot of seafood. Yeah, seafood. A lot of
Well,
seafood.
I can't come to support because I'm allergic to
Oops.
shellfish. But
What about straight Alaskan salmon, non-processed, straight out the water?
see, I knew I liked
Yeah,
him.
there you
I
go.
love
There you go. There it is.
salmon. Okay, cool, cool, cool.
I like how
I
you
can rock
said
with
that
it.
fresh, right out the water, not processed,
Yes,
none of that junk y'all probably getting down there. You
yes.
know what I mean? Yeah,
That's
man.
why I
He
want to
knows what he's
open up a
talking about.
restaurant so bad because I feel like it would boom.
Absolutely. Well, I'm telling you this before we get out of here. You have my attention. I think you're an incredible young man. You're doing great things, great head on your shoulders. So I'm going to be paying attention to what you're doing. So I'm going to follow. If you got the new videos out, I'm going to check it out. Make sure I like, subscribe, and comment. Do all the things because that's what real support is all about. You know what I mean? So speaking of that, I want you, if you have any last words for the people who are listening, let them know again, like who you are and how they can stay in touch with you and anything else you got going on that, aw. Thank you so much. You're right. We truly love to support, especially the ones that got a good head on their
Facts,
shoulders
facts.
and really about their business. So, yeah. But yeah, talk to the people.
So yeah, my YouTube, all you'll find all my music videos, all my releases. That's just D dot loading, probably how it's spelled exactly on my name on here. And then my Instagram is gonna be like that, but then you'll see 907 with 907 instead of a O. You'll see zero. And then TikTok, the same as my Instagram. Most of my socials are the same as my Instagram. My YouTube is just my artist name, D loading though. That's how you
There it
tap in
is.
with me. Follow. We got a lot of plans. I'm sure I already followed both of you two on Instagram as well. So I'm gonna stay
I
tapped in
peeped
with
that.
y'all.
I
That is, I
appreciate
like
that.
that.
I
I like that.
appreciate
I
that.
like that. Y'all want to see the video? Stay up to midnight. If you're on the East Coast, if you're on the East Coast, stay up to midnight and it'll be on. Or you can be like me when I get up in the morning.
Yeah, when I wake up.
When I get up in the morning, I check it out. You know what I mean? I definitely when I get up, yeah, I'll be
Yes.
more alert to check it out in the morning.
But
But I'll do that. But
we
I'll
will
do that.
check it out, though.
Yeah, we will check it out. We will check it
Oh,
out. I had a page already. You know what I mean. So I will check it out this morning.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean.
But once again, this has
appreciate
been
you
an
guys.
absolute pleasure. This has been an absolute
Yeah,
pleasure.
man. Yeah, great job. Great job. Great job. Great job. Great job.
Stay in
Yeah, for
contact,
sure.
deloading.
Yeah,
I
stay in
will. I
contact.
will.
Don't be a stranger, man. Don't be a stranger. You know what I mean?
You know?
All right.
Yeah, of course I won't. Where you guys from? Where you guys located?
Well, now we're in Florida. You know
Yeah,
what I
we in
mean? We're in
Florida right
Florida now.
Florida.
now.
Yeah, Jacksonville. Jacksonville
That's,
now.
that
I
sounds
mean,
way
I'm
nicer than
originally from.
Alaska.
It's low. Yeah, yeah, because it was short sleeve. What was it today? Like 70s.
Yes.
Yeah,
So cold.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. It was in the
It's
70s
like
today.
34 here.
No, yeah, it's good. Now
now
you had
chill,
that.
chill,
You can have
chill,
that. You
chill.
can have that. Couple weeks ago, it dropped. You know, when I got up in the morning, it was like 38 degrees. I'm like, nah, I don't like that. I don't like that. That was legit cold here. You know what I mean? I'm like, nah. And then during the day, it got up to 70. I'm like, all right, I can deal with
Much
that. But
better.
nah. I'm
Never
from
seen that much of it
Jersey.
like
I'm
that.
from Jersey, so I'm kind of used to those 34s and all that, and the snow and all that nonsense. But after I got down here for about 5 or 10 years, I'm like, nah, I'm good with
Now
that.
we spoiled.
Yeah, I'm good.
So
I'm good. Yeah, no,
I'm trying
I
to
don't
get
need
like
none of that no
y'all.
more.
I'm trying to get like y'all.
I mean, you go to Texas, depending on how far south you go. You know what I mean. You be good with that. You know what I mean.
For real. I
As
feel like
long as you
Texas
go,
might
go ahead.
burn me out of there.
Nah, you'll be fine. You'll be yeah. That's what yeah, Jersey in the building. There it is. Why the hell not? Um, I thought that too when I came down there, but I'm like, nah, this is nah. You can wear shorts like damn near all year down here. You know what I mean? So you don't have to wear them big heavy ass coats and you know what I mean. Maybe 1 month out of the year you may have to put a substantial coat on, but otherwise than that, nah, we good. So I'm good
So
with that.
North Face don't exist down there.
Nah, not.
but I still have mine in the closet.
Yeah, so do I. I still got. Yes, I still. It is still here. It is still here, but yeah, it's not something that normally gets worn.
Oh my god. So can you answer this? I know we said we gotta go, but I just need you to answer this for me. Is it true about the whole 6 months was
Darkness.
That's a
darkness?
good
Like,
question.
how does that work?
Yeah, it's like up north, up towards like the North Pole, and Anchorage is kind of closer to there, but it's not really there. And Fairbanks, up towards all that area, and the like villages even further up there, they do get like 6 months on, 6 months off. But where I'm at, no. In the winter, like right now, it's dark right now, and it's only 3:30 in the afternoon for me. But so
Damn.
So
yeah,
y'all don't
Wow.
have the
yeah.
whole street lights come in the house.
Yeah, pretty much. But then, like in the summer, though, in the summer for me, it'll be like bright till 3 in the morning. Then the sun will come up by like 6. But in the winter, the sun will go down probably like I don't even know 3, 4, and then come back up sometime way later.
So how
So
does
yes,
that
the
work
sun's
with the 6 months nighttime? It's like it really just looks dark out all the time.
like I was saying, that's up more up north. So I've personally never seen that with my own two eyes,
Oh,
but
okay.
my mom has. She said it didn't like that. It's real depressing, but I've never seen that.
Facts, yeah, it would be depressing. It's dark as hell. Yeah, get at it.
Yeah.
It's already it sounds depressing now if it's getting dark at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah,
That's
it is.
crazy enough. Like, damn.
That's why
Yeah,
his room is so bright right now because it's dark outside.
literally.
You know what I'm I'm saying? Nah, I like
Totally get
that.
it. Totally get it.
Yeah, man, get my man D that loading, you know what I mean, to check in, you know what I mean? Watch the video tomorrow. Check out the station, you know what I mean? I'm gonna throw it on the stations and I'm gonna send it to some of my folks so they can get on their stations too. D that loading, co-signed officially by DJ ILL NINO, why the hell not? Alright?
Absolutely, absolutely. And we're gonna hit you up for some drops for some of them stations, some of them DJs to put you in rotation, okay, love?
I bet. Appreciate that for real.
Of
Alright, yeah, there we
course,
gonna
we
do.
got you.
There we do. We got you. You know what I mean? Don't be a stranger. You know what I mean? Because I will be checking out what you put out in the future, man. You put out something else, hit us up and be like, look, I got this out. Check it out as well. You know what I mean?
So we could debut the video.
I bet.
You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah,
next
man.
one, though. The next
Yeah, the
one.
next one. Next one you got to hit us up. We definitely do that. You know what I mean?
Line that up.
All right,
right.
salute. D that loading. All right.
There it is.
DJ ILL NINO. T-Quest show with DJ ILL NINO. One time we out. Salute.
One time.
The T-Quest show with DJ ILL NINO. Relatable, informative, yet entertaining. If you think you can handle being a guest on the show, contact us today. We've interviewed independent artists to mainstream, regular folk to celebrities. You never know who's going to be our special guest, and one day it may just be you. Follow us on all social media platforms at TQuestGLM and DJ ILL NINO.